The technology world as we know it moves at a really fast pace. Technology is the new and trending at a particular point of time may not fail to gain any traction in the market if they are launched at the wrong time. That's why mostly companies try to launch the product when the market is just ripe for it. However, we are here to discuss today three products where Microsoft was late to the party. However, their products didn't fail to impress. Now, these products have been sorted from three to one, just purely on the timeline on when they were launched, and it has nothing to do with the popularity of their products. My name is Jacinto, and let's get started. So, on number three, we have Microsoft Teams. The year was 2013, and a little known company called Slack was gaining traction in the corporate collaboration and communication market, with many corporates moving to the Slack platform. Microsoft did take notice of this fact, and the first reaction from them was to acquire the company. So they did try in 26 to acquire the company. At that point, Slack was valued by Bloomberg and others at roughly 4 billion US dollars. However, the quoted price by Slack to Microsoft was $8 billion. That's when Microsoft think tanks, including the likes of Bill Gates, thought that Microsoft needs to have a product of their own. And that's when they got back to the drawing board. And in March 2017 was the launch of Microsoft Teams. Uh, One line that just caught my attention, and I think that really summarizes everything, is what's put across on Wikipedia, which says that Microsoft Teams is a competitor to service such as Slack and is the evolution and upgrade path from Microsoft Skype for Business. So this just says it all on the path that Microsoft is taking, and it seems to be in the right direction. Why do I say that? Because as of March 2020, Microsoft Teams has 44 million active users compared to the about 12 million active users of Slack. Now, this has been definitely propelled, and there has been a dramatic push in number of users due to the current corona pandemic, which is forcing a lot of employees to work from home, and they definitely require a lot of communication and collaboration tools to get connected and get work done. So that's it with Teams. Moving on to number two. Number two on this list is Microsoft Edge Chromium. Now, Microsoft is no new player to the browser market. We have had Internet Explorer from them since like forever. And with Windows 10, they tried to get a new approach to the browser with the Edge. The Edge legacy was based on what was Microsoft's proprietary engine called Edge HTML. Microsoft tried a lot, with a lot of advertisement on security and other features of Edge. However, they were not able to get much market traction, and that's when they went in for a bold decision under the stewardship of India-born CEO Satya Nadella. Yeah, it was a bold move because they moved from their proprietary engine to Chromium. Chromium is Google's open source platform on which Google Chrome and other popular browsers like Brave and Opera are built. So they all use the engine of Chromium, which is called Blink. So that's the change in focus which Microsoft totally had, and there was a testing phase after which Edge Chromium was launched. It had quite a good reception in the market, and as of March 2020, it is the second most popular browser in the desktop market, dethroning Mozilla Firefox, which was the uh, which was previously at this version, and Firefox is now at third position. There are a couple of reasons that can be attributed to this edge getting traction. However, the way I see it, there are three reasons that can be put forward. The first reason is Google. Yes, you heard it right, Google. Now, since Edge is built on Chromium, it definitely gets the speed and security of a browser like Google Chrome, and it also has access to the ton of add-ons which are available to Google Chrome. They also become available to Edge Chromium. The second reason would be compatibility. The previous legacy Edge was mainly built for Windows 10. However, Edge Chromium has backward compatibility with Windows 7, Windows 8.1, Windows Server. It's also available on competing platforms like Apple's Mac OS and iPad and iOS, I mean to say. Also on Android. So that gives it a huge horizon to play with, and the results are there for us to see, wherein it's again capturing good market share. And on number one, we have Microsoft Editor. Now, Editor finds launched in March 2020 and it finds itself in direct competition with Grammarly. Now, in this fast-moving pace, there were times when if you wanted to type something online in a browser, maybe with regards to your job description, a field text panel, you would ideally type it in Word and then copy paste it into the browser window. With change of times, Grammarly came along and it really started gaining a lot of traction in the market. Again, this didn't go unnoticed by Microsoft, and they used all the expertise that they had with the spell and grammar checker that they have inbuilt in their Office suite. And now we have it as a browser extension which is available for Google Chrome and Microsoft Edge. The initial test that we did, both have their benefits that play in their favor. Microsoft Edge, the way we see it, has a better dictionary. It's able to get more words which are misspelled and provide you with the correct spelling. Grammarly, on the other hand, is much better with regards to grammar. It suggests the use of articles before a word like an and. It also it also prompts you on correcting the tense for sentences if it finds it to be incorrect. A small fun fact over here, we were unable to find the correct spelling for a misspelled word LASY, which is ideally lazy. So just a fun fact. However, both these services have their own plus and minus points, but Editor definitely has plus points and it is definitely gaining market traction. That's all for now. Do let us know how you like this video and see you shortly in the next. Thank you. Take care.